You know what I'm saying? And then he played a part where me, her, anybody that has a kid with him will never be able to coexist healthy.
Your son a dumbass. You act like you want old ass, man. You
towards my child's father. I love that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, even when he throwing rocks and hiding his hand, even when he hate me, even when he shitting on me, but I just don't like the fact that you trying to get in the middle of that for a clip.
Blueface needs to train Carlissa to shut her mouth because she done pissed Youngboy off, and now he's on TikTok going off about how he was blowing Chrisean's back out when she was still pregnant with Junior. And all that is thanks to Carlissa getting on a live stream to call him dumb unprovoked. He even went as far as saying he was also sleeping with Blue's current baby mama, Neveah. Basically, every woman Blue has ever gotten with has gotten a taste of that Kentrell special. And if y'all know anything about Youngboy, word on the street is he lays that pipe real good, no shade. Now, mind you, Youngboy has been minding his business, taking care of his family and staying out the way. But of course, you can always count on Blue and Carlissa to stir up some mess. And to make matters even worse, Chrisean wasn't even supposed to be involved in this, but her name still ended up getting dragged into it. Okay, so in case you're somehow out of the loop about all this mess, it started a few days ago when Carlissa threw shade at Youngboy unprovoked during a live stream with Blueface. They were talking about how folks on social media were saying Blue lied about passing his SAT. And in an effort to defend him, Carlissa said Blue actually wrote his SAT once and passed. Now, she could have just left it at that and moved on to the next topic, but no. She went on to compare Blue to other rappers in the industry, claiming that he is actually more educated than the average rapper. That's when she brought up the fact that NBA calling him dumb because apparently he didn't finish high school.
3 times. No, twice, right?
No, I took it one time.
You took it once?
Yeah.
Oh, and you passed that much, right?
Yeah.
And you tried to get on here and lie like you NBA Youngboy a dumbass or something.
Now, as y'all can already guess at this point, it wasn't long before Youngboy heard what Carlissa said, and he wasn't having it. He went off on everyone, including Blueface, Neveah, Chrisean, and of course Carlissa. He called Carlissa old and messy, claiming that she's acting like she wants him to come and blow her back out as he did with Neveah and Chrisean. He even claimed that the tattoo that Neveah had right under her eye just before she got with Blue used to say Kentrell, and that the only reason she covered it up was that he left her. Now, I don't know about y'all, but no woman is out here getting a man's name tatted he isn't putting her through the mattress. We all saw how Chrisean ran to get Blue's whole face tatted on her face when they were deep in their relationship. I know that's right.
Your son a dumbass. You act like you want old ass, man. You stay, hey, that's your second time doing that. Hey, if you wanna know, you wanna know a little fun fact? Hey, ex Neveah, what they used to say under that feather on her face, boy. They used to say Kentrell. Hey, your son a dumb. Stop playing on me, ho. I don't get no fuck. I don't get no fuck about nothing. Talking about took bitch. Catch me, nigga. Oh, yeah. And the other bitch, they not flop tonight, man. Oh, yeah, bitch. Man, nigga, know how this go down and play with me, man. Oh, yeah. Your mom and your hoes, nigga. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, as soon as Carlissa realized how pissed off Youngboy was, she immediately started apologizing to him and his mama, Sharonda, as her life depended on it, because she knows how he moves. Today, he is responding online, but he might just pull up on her tomorrow and have her head between the washer and dryer. She said she was drunk, and that she never actually meant to disrespect him.
Girl, what do you mean you didn't mean to disrespect him when you literally mentioned him by name? Make it make sense. She reposted a post a blog made about Youngboy's response and said, NBA, I didn't say you was dumb. I meant you ain't graduate high school. I love y'all. Sharonda. She also followed it up with a screenshot of the statistics of rappers who completed high school versus those who didn't, and said, I was speaking on statistics. I was wrong, and I'm sorry. Now, going back to Chrisean, this isn't the first time she had been accused of cheating on Blue. If y'all remember, this was actually one of the main reasons Blue was hesitant to claim Junior, because apparently she was sleeping around with any and everyone. You see, right before the sudden death of her now late ex-boyfriend, Ronnie, whose death she's been accused of having a hand in to cover her tracks, was demanding a DNA test because, according to him, he and Chrisean were messing around while she was with Blueface.
The girl right here, Junior right here, weird as a
you
weird as
me at the
you
moment.
weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my fucking son. You dropped the. What the hell you talking about? Okay, I just dropped them all, okay.
I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test.
That's weird. You gonna shut this out?
You ran behind them. I'm trying to holler at you like a dog.
Blue's mama, Carlissa, jumped in too, and of course, she had something to say. She basically backed Ronnie up and said she didn't understand why Chrisean was so hesitant to just do the DNA test if Ronnie really isn't Junior's father. And listen, I know Carlissa can be a lot, but I'm not gonna lie, she kind of had a point. If Ronnie is not the father, then just do the test, shut everybody up, and keep it moving. Simple. Because the longer Chrisean keeps dodging it, the more people are going to think there's something she doesn't want coming out.
I just say just give him what he asked for so she could get rid of him. That's what I would do. I would give him that test that day and the results too. Now, be gone.
According to Ronnie, the reason he didn't ask for a DNA test earlier is that he saw the paternity test Blue and Chrisean did with Zeus. And y'all remember that test confirmed Blue was Junior's father. So at the time, Ronnie said he just left it alone. But he later started hearing that the Zeus test may have been some BS. And once that got back to him, he said he reached out to Chrisean and demanded a real DNA test for himself.
Like I just said, I was under the impression that the paternity test that was performed on Zeus, I was under the impression that it was authentic. However, it came to my understanding that it was not authentic.
After Ronnie died, people really started dragging Chrisean because he never got the answer he was looking for. It got so bad that she ended up posting this DNA test she did back in 2023 that said Blue was the father. Now, the thing with this DNA test is that it was recently proven to be fake. Yup, you heard that right. Chrisean was using a fake DNA test to convince everyone that Junior is Blue's son. She was exposed by Steve Wilkos when he called the hospital that Chrisean supposedly did this test in to confirm if the case number on the test was real. And guess what? It wasn't. Chrisean was lying this entire time.
This is Alex. How can I help you?
Hi, Alex. I'm actually calling to check the status of a case number, actually to authenticate it, a DNA non-invasive.
No, that may not be the case file ID that's associated with a case. Is it a new case?
No, this is a case from 2023. Are you basically saying that this is a real case number, but not the actual mother and father?
Yeah, it's not matching any of the names that you're giving me.
Was a blood sample taken on 5/4/2023?
No, completely different year, actually.
I love Steve Wilkos, but don't bring Steve Wilkos into something that's trying to kill me. Now Steve Wilkos is jumping on that DNA train. Man.
Now, right before Ronnie got involved in this mess, she was also accused of doing something with Lil Baby. The Lil Baby and Chrisean rumors really started back in 2023. And baby, the way it came out was messy. Chrisean was on live with Blueface, just chilling, eating chicken wings and talking like normal. Then Blue started checking her about letting too many rappers get in her face. And instead of calming the situation down, Chrisean decided that was the perfect time to casually bring up Lil Baby. She told Blue that Lil Baby tried to holler at her the other night when they were at the All-Star game. And baby, you already know Blue did not take that well. Because why would you tell your man, on live, while he's already irritated, that another rapper was trying to get at you?
I think you be letting too many rappers be in your face.
It wasn't like that. You are like, oh God, it wasn't even like that, baby. We was talking about you, Bird.
You could clearly see Chrisean trying to backtrack after she brought Baby up, but honey, Blue was not having it. After that live, he went through Chrisean's DMs and posted a screenshot of a message Baby had sent her saying, "It's Baby. Why people saying I was in your DMs? Why you ain't tell them I'm a big brother? I hate stuff like that." Now, from the sound of it, Baby was trying to get Chrisean to clear the air and let people know there wasn't anything going on between them. He was basically saying, "Girl, why are people making it seem like I'm in your DMs on that type of time when I'm supposed to be like a big brother?" But Blue did not read it that way at all and crashed all the way out. To him, the fact that Baby was even in her messages was already enough. Met my girl one time talking about he big brother. You ain't no son to me. The truth could never be a diss. And then there was Offset. Those Offset rumors started after Blue got mad that Chrisean wanted to remove his tattoo from her face. So instead of just letting her remove the tattoo and move on, he hopped on Twitter and started airing things out, accusing her of allegedly sleeping with Offset while Offset was still very much married to Cardi B. Being tatted on a hoe is not a flex. You literally f***ed
Cardi B's husband a couple weeks ago. I'm tired of niggas looking at me while they fucking you. Get the rest of them gone ASAP, please. Offset immediately responded to this, denying absolutely everything. I ain't never talk or touch that lady. Real talk, man, you need some help. Chrisean also responded to Blue and accused him of making things up. You just crashing out making up stuff. Let's talk about how I saw gay porn in your recent search history. That's why I honestly got the cover up, bro. I had zesty nigga on my dude. Nothing wrong with being bisexual. Just let a bitch know before she fall in love, weirdo. The gag is, Blue wasn't just talking out of his neck. Because on November 10th, both Chrisean and Offset were in LA for French Montana's birthday party. Now, does that prove they messed around? No, but it definitely gave the streets enough to run with. Carlissa also jumped in and backed him up when she left this comment under the Neighborhood Talks post that said, Blue do a lot, but he don't lie.
I know today has been an eventful day. I don't pay mind to none of that. Like, I don't care about none of that. I don't want you to put me none of that. I don't know if y'all been getting clues from me for my live. I mean, I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or from my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true.
Now, it's still not confirmed if Youngboy and Chrisean ever really did anything like he's claiming, but people seem to believe it because of her alleged long history with all these other men. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Youngboy dragging Chrisean into his beef with Blue? And do you really believe he was putting Chrisean through the mattress? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.